هرگز سویت جان کمتر زشانه، چون در چین و شکنش دارم دل من کاشانه، چون در چین و شکنش دارم دل من کاشانه.
What you're watching is a documentary about a group of people who immigrated from Iran and now they're spending their 50s together, gathering every Monday and dance, sing, and celebrate different Persian events during the year. Me and Anahita, we had this opportunity to join them on this day and get some insight to their musical experiences and what they have been through being detached from their homeland and all their loved ones. This was when they asked me to participate with them, so I tried my best to sing a very special song from Haide, one of the most famous female singers who unfortunately passed away. About the context of this beautiful song, I have to say that it is referring to a very loved one that the singer is missing, and it's explaining their feelings about this distance and not receiving the attention and the love they desire, and how they are referring to their loved ones. They say gole sang, which means stone flower. Right after Gole sang, which was kind of a sad song, the pianist started playing another music that kind of was the opposite, and asked the individuals to participate in dancing together. After the dance, everyone asked Anahita, the only second generation immigrant in the group, to sing a song for us. And she decided to sing a song from Adele.
Things I didn't give to you. Oh, friend, why you so shy? Ain't like you to hold back or hide from life.
After spending an hour dancing, musicking, and singing together, finally it was the time for us to ask them some questions about their cultural and musical experiences when it came to their everyday life and their cultural rituals.
مثلا شما از آدمای ایرانی فکر می‌کنین چرا موزیک اینقدر مهمه برای ما ایرانی‌ها؟ چرا ما همیشه زبانمون بزن بکوب هست و چه احساساتی برامون میاره؟
محروم همه ما هم نصف بیشتر عمرمون تو کشور بودیم.
همیشه روحیه
اونجا محروم بودیم از موزیک. یعنی نه کنسرت هایی به اون صورت در دوران ما بود، نه سازهایی بود، به اصطلاح هرچی بود مخفی بود و ناچارن ما وقتی که هر کدوم یه چه اصطلاح استعدادی در موسیقی داشتیم ولی اجرا نمی‌کردیم. اینقدر مشغول کار و زندگی زیاد بود. بنده مثلا فقط 32 سال دانشگاه رفتم اومدم. مثال دارم میگم. ایشون 30 سال مثلا فلان سازمان رفت اومده. خب دیگه اینقدر مشغله زیاد بود. حالا که اینجا اومدیم فرصت بازنشستگی پیدا کردیم رفتیم به اون کمبودهای خودمون. موزیک نداشتیم، کمتر داشتیم میریم دنبالش. ورزش کمتر داشتیم میریم دنبالش. دور همی و بگو و بخند و بازی و ورق بازی و پوکر و اینا نداشتیم میریم دنبالش. دوران بازنشستگی را اون تفریحاتی را که اونجا کمتر بود برای ما اینجا انجام بدیم. و اینه ذات و به اصطلاح فرهنگ ایرانی با موزیک ساخته شده. بزرگان موزیک ما از علی تجویدی، از همایون خرم، از اون فرماز پایور، کیو تا خوانندگانی مثل دلکش و قمر و کیو همینطور اومده. همه اونا رو ما لذت می‌بردیم ازش. ولی برای اجرا کردن اون امکانات برای ما نبود، به خصوص این 40 سال اخیر. اینجا که اومدیم از اون امکانات موزیکی استفاده کردیم. حالا لذت میبریم ازش، تفریح میکنیم باش. دیگه اینجا نمیتونیم بیایم دور همی بیایم حرفای بیفایده بزنیم که دیگه اون دوران گذشته برام. و همین
ببخشید آقای دانش، ما بالاخره همه تو خانواده های بزرگ شدیم که همیشه موسیقی بوده داشت، محیط شاد داشتیم و با آمدن این رژیم متاسفانه نتونستیم اون شادیامون رو ادامه بدیم و این جمع باعث شد که ما واقعا اون چیزی که برامون گرفته شده بود اینجا ارائه بدیم و این باعث بیشتر شادی ما شد اینجا. بیشتر به هم وابسته شدیم، بیشتر به هم علاقمند شدیم. این جوری شده که اگر حتی یکی از ماها در یه جلسه 2 جلسه اینجا نیاد همه نگران میشیم. چی شد؟ چرا نیومد؟ چرا نیومدی؟ یعنی واقعا از تک تک همگی از وجود هم لذت.
She continues to explain more about traditions in Iran.
مراسم‌های ایرانی خودمونه اینجا سعی میکنیم برقرار بکنیم و هیچ وقت فراموش نمیکنیم. یکی نمونهش شب یلدامونه، سعی میکنیم که همه با هم دور جمع و هم جمع بشیم اینجا. همون انار و هندوانه که همیشه رسم هستش در ایران میذاریم و
چه موسیقیایی معمولا با هم میخونید، گوش میدین؟
همین موسیقی های شاد و بیشتر ما همه گوش میدیم.
سنتی و شاد.
بیشتر سنتی ها.
اگه بخواین مثلا یه برامون آهنگ بخونید برای شب یلدا چی میخونید؟ خودت انتخاب خودت.
شب یلدا رو راستش من شعری یاد ندارم خودم.
تو شب یلدای منی.
آره
تو شب یلدای منی اینو بخون.
نه من شعرهای یلدا هیچ وقت یاد نگرفتم.
نه حالا یه شعر اگه خودتون بخواین برامون بخون.
من که خوندم برام.
حالا یه دونه اسپشال.
چی؟ نمیتونم بخونم.
حالا با شما هم
نمیتونم بخونم.
اون خیلی قشنگه.
میگم به خدا تنهایی نمیتونم.
تنهایی نه.
After we insisted on her singing another song for us, she sang this song from Marzieh called Sang Khara.
دارد که چندی همراه صحرا بگیرم.
The poet of this song is from Moini Kermanshahi, and the poetry itself is a very dense text that it's very hard for me to translate. But if I want to get into its context, it's about a hard time of an individual who is talking to desert and talks about how he feels and what he's going through.
گاهی اگر آهی کشم دل ها بسوزم با عشق خود تنها شوم تنها بسوزم من یکی مجنون خویشم در پی لیلای دیگر زان همه آن نورانه شمع بی فردای خویشم جایم دارد که چندی همراه
I hope you have enjoyed the documentary until now. Next, you'll be watching my discussion with Anahita, talking about our experience attending this event and our personal perspective towards our culture and musical experiences.
So why do you feel like Persian music is so important to you now that you've left Iran?
I never actually thought of it that way because ever since I remember, I was deeply connected to traditional Persian music, and I honestly never kind of understood why was that, because no one in my age listened to the type of music I listen to. Nowadays they kind of do, but when I was 11, 12, I started listening to pretty much advanced and complex musical pieces. But right now it's definitely connects me with where I'm from. And when I think of my future and if ever I have kids, I feel like, oh my god, how that kid would understand the same thing that I'm listening to. And I feel like it's really important to keep that inherent.
Yeah, I feel like for me, since I was born here, and since it's been a really long time that my parents have been out of the country too, my mom and dad moved to Sweden, lived there for 7 years, and then when they came here, they kind of stopped listening to Farsi music, and so when I grew up, I didn't hear it as much.
Right.
Yeah, of course, it's always gonna be playing at Memuni's, or they listen to it from time to time, but it's even they still listen to Western music a lot more. So I never really had that connection growing up. And where I was living in the Bay Area when I was young, it was very white. So like to be very Persian or ethnic in any way was kind of not good. Like you couldn't fit in with the crowd.
Right.
So
Sorry to hear that.
yeah, it's kind of rough. So I didn't even have the interest to listen to Persian music. But as I grew up, I was like, that's kind of stupid. And I want to be more in touch with my culture.
Yeah.
And music is like a big part of that.
Yeah.
And I still have like a hard time connecting with it because I didn't grow up with it. But I want to, like I have some songs on my playlist, and I just like remember seeing this TikTok with Age Yeruz in it. Yeah, I really liked it, and I was like, I should add more Persian music into my playlist and try to connect with my culture more.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, being the big sister in my family, I have two other sisters, and one of them was born here, but actually raised back in Iran. So I find them like liking non-Persian music more these days. However, like they live in Toronto right now, but as far as I remember, they never were like interested in Persian music. And that is kind of the same, even like about a majority of the generation I was kind of growing with. But still, I feel like, growing up, hearing it on the background, even if you don't care, it makes it meaningful to you because it carries a lot of memories, like, how smells take you like to certain places. I think music is kind of the same, even more effective. I don't know, that's my personal like opinion.
Yeah.
But it's great that you feel like you want to connect with your cultural background through music.
Yeah, I find myself like even being really excited when I hear like something vaguely sounds Middle Eastern. Like some songs, even if they're Western, sometimes they have like influences of other countries, and when it's like Middle Eastern, I'm like, I can relate to that. Yeah.
Like you feel belonging.
Yeah, like I get excited. Yeah.
I think that could be genes. Sometimes they play a great role.
Yeah, and I like that Persian sound makes me want to get up and dance.
Yeah. So like with all of these being said, how did you feel about the event that we went together?
I feel like it kind of made me feel like maybe I'm so much further drawn away from Persian music than I even thought, because I don't know a lot of the songs that they were singing, and when they asked me to sing, I didn't know any Persian songs to sing. Like, of course I know them, but I can't sing them. Yeah, so I was like, felt sad, like I let them down by not being able to.
No, it's not. You shouldn't feel that way. Like, I don't think that's the case. You're letting them down. You're like, you was born. We continued discussing our experience and how we felt during the event. And Anahita continues to express how she felt during the dance and her relation to Persian music.
I think like one thing that surprised me though is it was kind of different than what I imagined, because maybe it was the age demographic, but the music that they were dancing to, it was not even. It didn't feel like dance music.
Yeah, exactly. Like we have a lot of those kind of songs, which they are sad, even in the context, but still people dance with it. And I honestly never kind of realized it until I was kind of older, and then I was thinking about the lyrics, and then about the melody. But that's something that we have. It might be because of all the cultural and historical aspect of what Persians really went through, like in the last 100 years at least.
Yeah.
But I believe that's kind of related.
So for you, did you feel like it was easy to dance to those kind of songs? Or did you also feel like, how do I dance to this?
So the way that wasn't hard for me. That wasn't hard because I used to dance with those kind of music as well. And but the way that I dance with something really, sharp and then like berry, it's entirely different.
Yeah.
It's not like that.
Yeah.
But do you know Eshve?
No, what is that?
It means like I don't know, like if there is any word for it in English. I really don't know. So it's like the way that you kind of follow the flow of the music and just let your femininity out. Like for me, it was that kind of.
So it's easy.
Yeah.
It's just natural.
Yeah, exactly, natural.
Yeah. I don't feel like, for me, that kind of music, I was like, I can't dance to that. And even my khala was like, this is not dance music.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought, I didn't know if it was me.
No.
Or if it was just like, maybe this is not something that everyone does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I'm sure that again, my friends back home might not be able to dance with those songs even, but like since I was growing up with elderlies a lot, Amu Khalid, from my mom's side, I was kind of like raised with that thing, and I feel connected. That was partially why when I like entered the room, I was feeling that I'm home. It wasn't just because they were Persians, because it's like as a kid I used to be in those kind of gatherings, like if we go somewhere for New Year or like anything else, the majority of like people are much older than me, 30 years plus. And that was kind of feeling so safe for me, like but what was interesting was that I felt like they are not as much comfortable like getting along with us.
Really?
Yeah, especially like with me, before they knew like I was born and raised over there. Like as soon as they knew how like Persian I am, they kind of bonded with me more, and then like they kept having conversation and asking me questions, like they asked me to sing with them. Hope you enjoyed the documentary and our discussion. And at the end, I invite you to listen to this music from Faramarz Aslani called Ageyeruz.
اگه یه روز بری سفر بریز پیشم بی خبر اسیر رویاها میشم دوباره باز تنها میشم به شب میگم پیشم بمونه به باد میگم تا صبح بخونه از دیار یاری چرا میری تنها میذاری اگه فراموشم کنی ترک آغوشم کنی پرنده دریا میشم تو چنگ موج رها میشم به دل میگم خاموش بمونه میرم که هر کسی بدونه میرم به سوی اون دیاری که توش منو تنها نذاری اگه یه روزی نوم تو گوش من صدا کنه دوباره باز غمت بیاد که منو مبتلا کنه به دل میگم کاریش نباشه بذار درد تو دواشه بره توی تموم جونم که باز برات آواز بخونم که باز برات آواز بخونم اگه بازم دلت میخواد یار یک دیگر باشیم مثال ایوم قدیم بشینیم و سحر پاشیم باید دلت رنگی بگیره دوباره آهنگی بگیره رنگ اون دیاری که توش منو تنها نذاری اگه میخوای پیشم بمونی بیا تا باقی جوونی بیا تا پوست دست و خونه نذار دلم تنها بمونه بذار شبم رنگی بگیره دوباره آهنگی بگیره رنگ اون دیاری که توش منو تنها نذاری اگه یه روزی نوم تو گوش من صدا کنه دوباره باز غمت بیاد که منو مبتلا کنه به دل میگم کاریش نباشه بذار درد تو دواشه بره توی تموم جونم که باز برات آواز بخونم که باز برات آواز بخونم اگه یه روزی نوم تو باز تو گوش من صدا کنه دوباره باز غمت بیاد که منو مبتلا کنه به دل میگم کاریش نباشه بذار درد جا به جاشه بره توی تموم جونم که باز برات آواز بخونم که باز برات آواز بخونم که باز برات آواز بخونم